I'm on my way to Highways UK, organized by the Institute of Highway Engineers. The event brings together everyone responsible for planning, developing, managing, maintaining and future-proofing this, the nation's road network. The exhibition here at Highways UK features over 375 exhibitors across the globe, all working towards smarter, greener and more resilient roads.
I'd say Highways UK is the go-to show if you want to get into the infrastructure, the highways infrastructure sector essentially.
We really sort of place a lot of effort on Highways UK. Kind of working in the highways industry, it's the biggest one that we attend every year. We get so many people coming over. I think if we weren't here, people would notice and we would maybe not get as much business, so we definitely need to be here at this event every year.
Honestly, the show has been absolutely amazing this year. We've had a fantastic time. We've had so many people come and visiting on the stand. It's been absolutely incredible. It's
got bigger, it's got better, and I think it's a #1 priority for people in this industry.
We're here to meet up with some of Quadrant2Design clients on their custom modular, reusable exhibition stands.
We are line marking, non-slip and decorative surfacing contractors. We're based down in Devon. We cover all over the southwest and we're out there to be different. We've been coming to the show now as visitors since it started, which I think was 10 years ago. It was our time to come here, our time to take the stand and really be here.
It's been exciting, seen a lot of people, and this stand is attracting so many people.
And having a fantastic team to get the stand built and really just giving them a free rein. We knew the size, we knew what we had, we knew the message that we wanted to get across, and yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Given the amount of foot traffic that we've had and the amount of interest of people coming here, the height of the stand, you can see it right the way down the corridors. The positioning has been great. The spinning box that we've got on the top, the lights behind all the imagery and the photos, it's eye-catching. So it's absolutely given the message that we've wanted, yeah. I think the favourite part for me from the stand was the backlighting. The lighting to be able to come through and really highlight and show the imagery, really like that. And the fact that if we really want to, we could do this show again next week, take the panels off where we've got the pictures, put another panel with different pictures, and it would look like a different stand with very little change.
Absolutely love it. The amount of compliments we've got from people walking past and saying, wow, your stand is phenomenal.
So Maccaferri is an Italian-owned Maccaferri group, and we manufacture gabions mainly, but also terra mesh behind me, and a bit of everything. Before we were shell scheme, and it was just small designs by myself personally, and I wanted something where people know it's Maccaferri brand. They look at it, they know it from the day one, and people compliment the stand, and that's what we went for, to build a corporate but also a brand image going forward for any events that we do. Is they know that when they see that stand, it's a Maccaferri stand, and that's been the message. I am happy with this stand. I just love the integration of the light panels behind me, and also within the built-in shelving that we requested, as we didn't want too much stuff on the stand where you can put it all into your stand design. But you can basically have all your marketing material available for people to grab, go, move on. Last year we were celebrating our 130th anniversary of our gabions installation, so the message was still there, but what we had was essentially a panel fill, and we want something where we can consistently use it going forward for all the years. So the change was simple. We went with the design team and said, here's our design, we want to be able to have a QR code and push people towards being on this software. It's a very easy process, and the guys at Quadrant have been very helpful.
We're an engineering consultant, but we provide people on secondments. So we employ people on a permanent basis. They work for us, but then we provide them to our clients to help them out with their own projects. This is a really busy show. There's so many beautiful stands here. And looking around, you can see so much amazing branding, really innovative ideas. So yeah, it's important to have like a nice stand, a good location, obviously attractive display equipment, things like that. It's really important to get it right. We really like on our stand the rotating W that we have. We love that. The high level branding is really important so that people from across the hall can spot you quite quickly, because it's obviously very busy and quite dense. Obviously we've got really good merch. We've got our spin the wheel, which is really important. We love that we've got like a graphic floor. That's really good as well. So yeah, it's just important to have like a good stand with good branding and good gimmicks to get people in as well. I think when we were designing the stand, there was lots of different elements that we could put in there. Things that were really important to us were the high level branding. So the designer who was doing our stand, she had like a rotating sign behind her while we were talking to her on Teams, and we were like, could we have that on our stand? And she's like, of course, yeah, we can build that in. And that's one of our most popular bits, is the rotating W. And I don't think there's anybody else here who's actually got a rotating element on their stand, so it's kind of unique as well. We really love it. And like things like sustainability are really important to us as well. So the fact that it's reusable, with the graphic panels are obviously used time and time again. The magnetic frame comes together really easily. All that sort of stuff's also important.
What was fantastic at working with Quadrant and with my team on the marketing side, getting things built for here, was the ability to reuse the stand at future shows. And what we really liked was the ability to not just stick with a 6 metre by 4 metre stand that we've got here today, is the fact that being modular, we can use the same panels to do a 3 metre by 3 metre stand, or we've got lots of variants within it. And if we just want to change a couple panels, we can change a couple of panels. So it's really good. And even down to the flooring, it's that element that it might not necessarily be able to be reused, but it is recyclable when it comes back, which we really like that whole concept that we had by working with Quadrant.
I found your website and I was looking through it and I was like, this is exactly what I want. Everything was just ticking the boxes for what I needed with the support of building the stand. From the initial right through to coming here and setting up was incredible. It's been really good, and I felt like everything was structured and it really felt like you were following a timeline of what needed to be done when. I'm the only marketing person in my team at QMS. It was nice to know that there was a team out there at Quadrant that will be able to guide me and support me with the knowledge side of it and informing when something might not have worked. So yeah, it's been good.
The collaboration started because of Waterman Aspen, and because we exhibited next to them one show and they had a spinning logo, and they gave us in contact with Quadrant, and that's how we got into contact with Tracy. I spoke to Tracy. She's been very cooperative from day one. Went from nothing to building our stand, and each year when we speak about stand design, because we've got the same model now, it's a very simple, a week or two and then we're already on the design stage, and she's made our lives a lot easier, and Quadrant has, with stand build and dismantle. It took a massive weight off our shoulders.
Trying to design a stand that would allow that huge machine to be on it and still having that back, and everything that we wanted was listened to by you guys. It was great.
Walking into the NEC and there being a stand fully built, everything on it, and by the time the show finished and we put stuff in our car, the stand was gone within half an hour, and that's what we paid for, and that's the service you get.
Thank you to Quadrant2Design, and if you're considering a stand builder, they're your people.
I really enjoyed catching up with more happy Quadrant2Design clients, and I'll be keeping an eye out for how they sustainably develop and reconfigure the stands for future shows. Goodbye from Highways UK.